Hey everyone, it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys what is in my hiking bag. So I've been doing a few like hiking videos, hiking vlogs this year and last year. I'm just trying to document something that I really love doing, and even if it doesn't get a lot of views, just want to, you know, document my experience on different mountains and document my journey with hiking, because hiking is definitely a passion that I have. I love being in the mountains. I love all of that stuff. And I feel like I wish I had started vlogging sooner, because I used to make videos back when I started hiking back in 2012. I used to make videos, but it was just makeup content. I never really thought about filming my hikes and stuff like that, and now I'm just like, oh, I wish I had done that. I'm definitely going to be documenting more of my hikes for sure in my vlogs, so if you guys are interested in hiking, you guys can check out my vlogs. And I also have a hiking playlist on my channel if you guys want to check that out as well. So if you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and leave a like on this video. It helps me a lot. So I'm going to show you guys what my hiking bag looks like. I'm going hiking tomorrow, so I thought this would be the perfect time to film this video, and I also need to pack this for tomorrow. The only thing that I'm going to tell you that I'm missing from here is a water bottle, and a water bottle is like the most important thing you can bring if you don't have a bladder in your backpack. I have a backpack with a bladder in it. I'm too lazy to clean it. Like, I ordered it off of Amazon. It's still brand new. I have never used it, but I just feel like it would take me a while to clean it out and stuff like that. I haven't started using the bladder for my water yet, but I still use water bottles. I take at least 2 liters. I have a big 2-liter water bottle. Fill that up with water, and that is perfect for any hike. So yeah, at least 2 liters of water, especially if you're hiking a mountain. Water is the most important thing. I'm sorry I don't have it to show you guys, but it's downstairs and I'm too lazy to get it. So I'm going to show you guys, this is my backpack. I have used this backpack for a couple years. I think I got this back in 2016. I got this on eBay actually. So this brand is called VV Secret, and yeah, if you guys search like laptop bag, cute laptop bag, kawaii laptop bag on eBay, you'll find these. I don't know why they're called laptop bags. It's just really cute. I really like this. It's just perfect for me. And it has, you know, some cupcakes and candies all over it. I think it's just so cute. It has so many compartments, and that is what I love about this backpack. I believe this is like the 24-inch one. And then the handles are really thick and super comfortable. Definitely get a backpack that adjusts. So it just has so many different compartments, and of course the little hook on top. And I've used this on so many hikes since 2016. Every time I go traveling on a plane, this is what I use for my carry-on bag, just because it holds so much stuff. And this is actually also knife proof. I've taken it on some scrambles, and I can tell you guys, it's definitely like really sharp rock proof, because it hasn't torn or anything like that. So yeah, this is super sturdy, and I think this backpack is only around like $40 Canadian, which is a really good deal. I might be getting a new backpack this year from the North Face, but I do really like this backpack. It's awesome. Right, so in the first compartment here at the bottom, this is where I keep my rain poncho. Folds up super nicely and fits perfectly in there. This is just literally looks like a plastic bag. This I actually got when I went to Niagara Falls. This is what they give you. The Americans get the blue ones and the Canadians get the red ponchos, because Niagara Falls is on the border of Canada and the US. So that's how they kind of like organize their boats. Like, some boats are red and some boats are blue. I'm obviously on the Canada side, so I got the red rain poncho, and I've kept it, and it's just a really nice memory for me. So it fits perfectly. I'll put it back later, but it fits perfectly on that little front compartment here, and that's all I keep in there. The second most important thing that I can tell you guys to take with you when you go hiking: bear spray. So know how to use it, watch a couple videos or something like that, or try it out yourself. Don't try it out like in your community or anything like that, or in the mountains. Don't do that. But if you're gonna try this out, go to like a empty field or something like that, away from bears, away from trees, away from anything like that. Try this out. So this is basically like a concentrated pepper spray. If a bear is going to attack you, if a bear is really close to you, spray it at their snout. So this is my bear spray. This is a brand new can, and FYI, they do expire, so make sure you are checking the expiry date. I mean, hiking with expired bear spray is better than no bear spray, but you still want to have a fresh can of bear spray with you when you go hiking, especially if you're hiking in North America. And you can use bear spray not just on bears, but if you are an unlucky person and you run into a cougar, that is my worst fear, is running into a cougar, because they're so just like, they're deadly. Okay, they're deadly, and they sneak up on you. So if you ever encounter anything like a cougar, you can use bear spray on them. My favorite place to go hiking, by the way, you guys, is Kananaskis Country. It's right outside of Calgary, about an hour away. You can go as far into the mountains as you want. There's a huge mountain range there. Different mountains you can go hiking, different like flatter trails, valley trails, and everything like that. It's so beautiful, but it's like prime grizzly bear habitat, and you just don't ever want to take your chances by not having bear spray and being prepared. The top compartment up here, it is almost empty right now, but I swear I usually carry more stuff with me, so that is that. I always carry a hair tie with me, an extra hair tie. I usually have one in my hair, but it's nice to have an extra one. My friend might ask me for a hair tie, I always have one. I also carry my chapstick just there because it's easier to reach if it's at the top compartment. I also put my wallet and my keys in the top compartment up there. And then this one also has a middle compartment and then a big compartment. So I'm gonna go into the middle compartment first. This is funny, I have a wad of Kleenex because I have Kleenex in my car, but I have those like individually wrapped Kleenexes. You never know when you need Kleenex. Honestly, my nose starts running for no reason, especially if it's like colder. If the weather changes, which it is going to change because it's always colder at the top of a mountain peak than on the bottom. So if my nose starts running, I like having Kleenex with me, or if I need it for anything, you know, so have that in there, but usually I have like the individually wrapped ones. I usually also carry hand sanitizer with me. That's another thing that's not in here because I did take it out and put it in my purse, but that is usually in here as well. Next thing I have is a first aid kit. I used to just make my own first aid kit. I never had like a proper first aid kit until this year. This one was only like $13 at Bass Pro, and I thought it was a good deal. But yeah, like I said before, I used to make my own first aid kit. You can if you don't want to buy one. If you don't want to buy a first aid kit, you can definitely just make your own. All you would need is like a little pouch with some band-aids and some Polysporin, some Benadryl, some Afterbite, that type of thing. Just you can make your own. But I like this because it's small. This is made for 2 people, and it has all that I would need. So it has these like little Loris wipes, which are awesome. These are like wound cleaners essentially. There is a tick remover in here, which I don't think I would be brave enough to remove my own tick if like I had one. Oh my god, that's like my worst fear when it comes to hiking is not bears, but it is getting a tick embedded into my skin, because that freaks me out. And my dog has already been really sick from a tick bite, so that's my worst fear, okay? So I don't think I would do this myself. I would definitely go to a doctor and have them remove that tick for me and send it to the lab to get tested for Lyme disease because I'm not doing that myself. So it does have tick remover. It has some of these cleansing wipes, bandages, Afterbite. There's a compass in here as well as some, you know, medical tape. So yeah, this is just awesome. It's very lightweight and it has everything I would need. What else I carry in here? I also usually have bug spray with me. I carry it on the other side of this bag. So I carry my bear spray on one side and my bug spray on the other side, but I don't have it in here because it's in my car. So there's that. I also have an emergency blanket. This was only $1.25 at the dollar store. If you ever get lost on a trail or something like that, have to spend the night, it's not ideal. I would never want that to happen, but I do have an emergency blanket just in case that ever happens. I've never had to use one of these, never tried it, but it's supposed to be waterproof, windproof, rainproof, all of that stuff, and it's supposed to keep you warm. So that is that. Again, something that's really lightweight, and maybe you wouldn't think about bringing that with you, but I think it's a good idea. I have extra pairs of socks in here because you never know. Right now with the hiking boots I have, they are waterproof. The previous ones I used to bring with me were not, so I always have extra socks with me. Also, if your feet get sweaty and you just want to change your socks, it just makes such a huge difference when you can change your socks. So I have extra socks with me. I have a thing of bandages. This again was from my makeshift first aid kit, but I kept them with me anyways just because it's so tiny. Most of the stuff, you guys, you can find at Dollarama, so you don't have to spend a ton of money, which is what I did. So I have this little thing here. It's a compass at the top. It's also a whistle, an emergency whistle, a fire starter. Okay, if you open the top part, I bought some waterproof matches from Bass Pro. I put waterproof matches in here. It also has this tiny little mirror, which would be used to start a fire. And then, yeah, compass on the top. My sense of direction is pretty bad, so I don't really know how to use a compass that well. So yeah, but I have that. I also have a little foldable knife with me. You never know when you're gonna need one of these. So I have that. I also have this thing from Cabela's. It is like, it has different type of things on it. This is basically like your Swiss Army knife. There's pliers. There's a knife in here as well. There's just different stuff. It's just like a multi-use tool. And then in the main compartment here, this is where the snacks and extra clothes and water bottle and stuff goes. Again, I don't have a water bottle in here. I do have a paper map. This is just Kananaskis trails. So if I was not hiking Kananaskis, this wouldn't help me very well, but it does have hiking trails on it. And if I was to get lost and try to figure out where I was and how to get home and stuff like that, I would hope that this map would work. So there's that. Again, I carry snacks with me. So I have Pocky, I have gum, I have Sky Flakes. These are so good. If you're Filipino, you know that those are bomb. And then some Tic Tacs, another hair tie, some panty liners. I also keep an extra pair of clothes in the bottom of my bag, again, because you never know when you're gonna need clothes. Like if it rains and you get soaked, anything like that, you're gonna want to have extra clothes with you. Usually I carry leggings. I don't know why I ended up with shorts and a tank top, but usually I carry leggings and a tank top. I also carry an extra sweater on top of there. That extra sweater I ended up using the last time I went hiking, so I usually have that folded into the bottom, so I need to add my extra sweater back into my bag. Something that's like a little bit thicker, so I usually carry a hoodie with me. And yeah, extra clothes is a must. Another reason why you'd want to bring extra clothes with you is because if you were planning to go out after your hike and you want to change out of your sweaty clothes, it's good to have an extra pair of clothing with you. I also have this little pouch here. I haven't really needed it, but I have lip gloss in here. When I used to get lash extensions, I would always need to comb them out, so I have a lash comb and an extra pair of underwear. Because again, you never know, and I don't want my underwear kind of like floating at the bottom of my bag with all my stuff on top of it. That's kind of gross, so I keep it in a little pouch. I also carry this from time to time. I decided that I would start bringing it with me, but this is just for vlogging. It's just a phone tripod. This one is just very flimsy and kind of broken, so that's why I haven't been bringing it with me. But if I can find my selfie stick before tomorrow, I'll add that in place of this. But I do like to have something like this to take my pictures with, or if I'm going with somebody, it's nice to have like a selfie stick if there's nobody at the top of the mountain to take your picture for you. So that is like an optional thing. The very last couple things, these are new additions to my hiking bag that I purchased yesterday, because the other Dollarama only had the emergency blanket, but this one had an emergency tent for $2.50. And this is again something just so lightweight, and it does like reflect heat or whatever, so it keeps you warm. This is it says perfect for ultralight backpacking in remote areas. It can be used as a ground sheet. distress signal. It can protect food or gear. It's lightweight and quick and easy setup, and room for 2 people. So if you're going hiking, you run into an emergency situation, or you're, for whatever reason you need this, it's nice to have. And again, super cheap, super lightweight, and it's going to be a nice addition to my backpack. And the very last thing I have is a headlamp, and I haven't added batteries to this yet, but I am planning on doing a couple hikes, not like in the dark per se. Well, it's gonna be dark obviously because I'm going before sunset. That's my aim, to be at the top of the mountain for a sunset, and of course you're gonna be hiking most of it in the dark. So I wanted a headlamp, and yeah, it's an LED headlamp, battery operated. So again, this is a nice emergency thing as well. If you get lost, it starts to get dark, it's nice to have a headlamp with you because that can get kind of dangerous. So that is all that's in my hiking backpack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys can think of anything that I should maybe add to this, I don't currently have one of those like really expensive high-end GPS backroad devices, but that would be a nice thing to add in the future. But if you guys have anything or think of anything that I need to add into my hiking bag, please let me know down below. And if you are new to hiking, these are like the perfect example of things that you can bring with you, because I know when I first started hiking, I'm like, what do I even bring besides extra clothes? Like I never knew what to bring with me. So these are just really good, like if maybe when this happens, it's really good to have like emergency stuff like this with you. So yeah, that is pretty much all for my video. If you guys like this, please go ahead, click the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, and leave a like on this video. I will see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.